Good morning. I'm Mr. Campbell, and I just wanted to say hello and introduce myself at the beginning of this really strange school year. Now, normally, I would be in my classroom setting up, decorating, bringing in my house plants, and I'd be super excited for the beginning of the school year. And I have to say, it was very strange yesterday to go in and give out textbooks and not be in my classroom and not be setting everything up and making it a little bit more like home. So I thought I'd just record a greeting from here, what I normally say on a first day about our classes and who I am and all that. So I thought I'd just take you for a walk by the river and do that in a different way this year, I guess. It was fantastic yesterday to see people face to face and to meet some of you for the first time, to see some of my old students as well. And it's going to be an interesting year. I'm hoping that we'll be back face to face really soon. And with that, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been teaching in Trenton. This is I believe my 20th year teaching in Trenton High. I taught in the old Trenton Central High building before it was demolished, and I spent most of my time, 16 years, in Trenton High West. So if you have relatives who went to Trenton High West, they may have had me as a teacher, or at least known who I was, or who I am rather. And before I taught in Trenton, I taught in New Brunswick for 2 years. New Brunswick High School is very similar to Trenton, up in by Rutgers there. And before that, I got my start teaching in South Central Los Angeles. I taught 8th grade English as a second language, and that was my first teaching job, and I just loved it there. I'm originally from New Jersey, so I lived in Los Angeles for 2 years, which I always say every young person should live in LA for a couple of years because it's a great city, really nice place to live. My wife and I came home to New Jersey to have a family and do all that, and I live in Ewing. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 16. She's a junior at Ewing High School. And I have twins who are 13. They're in 8th grade. So that's me. Normally on a first day of school, I would have music, and I would have a nice welcome for you all. And I really think of my classroom as a room in my house, and really try to make my class as part of my life and not just a job, because it isn't just a job to me. I'm hoping this year I get to know you really well, and I hope that we can all kind of pull through this crazy time together. There's a lot going on in the world. I joke a lot with students about how it feels to be living in a history book, because this year is one that your grandkids will definitely read about in their history books. So it's not easy to live through such times, but we will do what we have to do to make it okay for everyone. In terms of the classes, I really like to know what's going on with you. I like to know what my students are going through or what their lives are like. So I very much hope that you can feel free to email me or send me messages in the Google Classroom anytime you want to talk about something. And so one of the things that I love is being outside and the outdoors. I hike a lot, I run a lot, I bicycle a lot, and so this year I think maybe once a week or so I might try to make a video just taking you all to a beautiful place and sharing some of the things that I like to see and places I like to be that are nearby. So let me turn this camera around and show you where we are. So this is a place called the Wing Dam, in Lambertville, which is about 8 or 10 miles north of Trenton. So if we look down the river in that lovely mist, Trenton is down there, not too far. It would take about 3 hours to walk there, maybe 20 minutes to drive. And this wing dam does not go across the whole river, but it comes in from the New Jersey side on an angle pointing downstream. And it comes around, and if you look across, you will see the dam continues across that way. And those buildings over there are an old mill, a factory basically, that was water powered. So the water would be diverted on a diagonal and into the sluiceway, which you can't really see because of the fog, that would turn the wheels and make the factory go. Today those buildings are condominiums. Obviously you can see they probably have a really nice view over there. And then further down you can see the river curve around Goat Hill, which is this small mountain right here. It's a little dark, but you can hopefully see the mist and how pretty it is. And this is the Delaware River, which goes, right past Trenton and down past Philadelphia to the Atlantic Ocean. It's a really beautiful spot. I like it a lot because you can get out into the very center of the river and really see how it looks. Now, one of the things I've been teaching myself this summer with all that wonderful time that we've had because of the lockdown is video editing. So I'm going to take some shots of the river and edit them together and hopefully get this up by the end of the weekend. So, let me head back to the car here, and we will get this year underway. I'm going to be posting some real simple how-to kind of stuff, how to access all the online resources, and how to make sure you're doing what you need to do, and we will make our way into this school year. So that's about me, and that is about how things are going this year and all that. To my seniors in college and career preparedness, hopefully we get back in the spring and we give you as much of a normal senior year in the springtime as we can. And definitely do what you need to do, pass all your classes, obviously, make sure you're on point with your graduation requirements so that when that springtime comes and we're back in the building, you can focus on cool senior stuff like prom, etc. And that way, use this time you've got sitting at home to put your head down and do that work. It's very easy to get distracted. There's so many things you can get into, just binge watching this, and I'm guilty of that as well. But for now, you've got all the time in the world to take care of everything you need to take care of and get those passing grades so you can graduate and start thinking about your future. To my sophomores, you're getting a very strange start in the new high school, but we will have you back in the building as soon as we possibly can, and I look forward to interacting with you face to face on a daily basis. Pretty much the same thing for you guys. You want to do what you need to do, pass this English class, get all your good grades. If you didn't do so well last year in 9th grade academy, if it was a little chaotic, a little messy for you, you got a chance this fall to sit home, crack open those books, learn as much as you can, and it's my job to help you do that. So I'll be in touch, I'll stay close, and we will make sure that you're set up for success. So I think that's all I've got for today, and we look forward to seeing you on Zoom calls and somewhat more face-to-face, hopefully by January, I guess is the plan now, or sooner. I hope sooner. In any case, have a great day, and I will see you all on Thursday.